On November 6th, the Japan Prize 2002 award ceremony was held at NHK Hall in Tokyo in the presence of the Crown Prince and Princess. Prize recipients from around the world attended the ceremony, along with hundreds of contest participants and a 3,000-member audience. "208 entries from 126 organizations in 49 countries were submitted to this year's Japan Prize. The jury was composed of 17 members from 12 countries, who chose this year's educational program prize winners through 8 days of concentrated screening and discussion.
The Grand Prix, the Japan Prize, goes to It's About Time, produced by Karuna Films Limited from Israel.
The winner of the Grand Prix, the Japan Prize 2002 was It's About Time. The program was also chosen as the best program in the Issues in Education category. Time is an important issue in contemporary society. This program took an abstract and difficult theme and put form to it. The theme it tackled is universal, but also specific to Israeli culture. This was judged to be outstandingly innovative. The program operated on a variety of levels, incorporating many different and contradictory perspectives. In this way, it made the viewer question how we lead our lives on a day-to-day basis and think about what we really want out of life.
לתכנן את החיים שלהם אנשים. וזה סימן מצוין בעיניי, כי זה אומר שאולי הם מתחילים להרגיש בבית.
3, 2, נגמר הזמן.
The other best programs were as follows. The best program in the early education category was More Than Beautiful Stories, Airplane. The program explored the moral development of a young boy, offering a poetically pure story that was beautifully matched with a production style that revealed the boy's local environment. The best program in the youth education category was Imagine, 2001 to 2002. This program used the power of music to communicate a message about global peace. It stressed the value of imagination, intentions, and action for teens.
Estimated 90 million cluster bombs.
The best program in adult education category was Bombies.
Many never exploded.
Bombies presented the huge number of undetonated cluster bombs left on Laotian soil in the aftermath of the Vietnam War.
To be safe,
a combination of archives, interviews, and actuality resulted in a compelling program.
It's about math. You don't have to wait.
The best web prize in the newly established web division went to tvokids.com. This website was associated with a television program which featured segments for children of different age groups. The site offered an innovative and creative use of popular characters from the show to address curriculum needs.
All too familiar that it was impossible not to notice the playful glee.
There was a large variety of programs dealing with the issues in the field of education and demonstrating the energy and enthusiasm of producers worldwide. One of the main objectives of the Japan Prize is to encourage producers who continually strive to produce quality educational programs. The Japan Prize is an international educational TV program contest established by NHK in 1965 with the aims of improving the world's educational programs and contributing to international understanding. The world's nations are facing difficult issues. Education is essential to dealing with these issues and building a prosperous future. As a tool for the enhancement of education, broadcasting holds great value and potential, even more so in the digital era. The Japan Prize will continue to play a leading role in media education. Let's hear what some of this year's jury members had to say.
I think that now it's really impossible to play our responsibility, our duty, without a broad international understanding. What I learned during this day that really is not possible to have a vision about trends, for example, at national or even at regional level. We need really the world level. And that's the reason why the Japan Prize is really once more a unique place to stay. And for us, where really we have been really asked to do something that honored us extremely, in an extremely deep way.
Japan Prize will play a leading role as a bridge between TV, multimedia, and educators themselves.
I think the role and significance of the Japan Prize is not only to honor and recognize the best educational programs and websites from the past year, but to also advance the field. I think one of the great obstacles for this developing field of educational media is the ability to learn from itself. There aren't enough opportunities for professionals to learn from each other and to advance the field. So the Japan Prize has always been and continues to be a very important forum for advancing the field. The more we all learn together, as your motto says, the further this field can go.
Several other educational events are held concurrently with the Japan Prize. Every year, the NHK Learning Fair, an exhibition of the newest broadcasting technologies, coincides with the Japan Prize. An international symposium to discuss the applications of educational media was also held during the 2002 contest. The Japan Prize 2003 will be held in early November and will be the 30th contest session. The program division is for educational and cultural TV programs. The web division is for websites combined with educational or cultural TV programs. The deadline for entries will be August 20th, 2003. For more information, please visit our website. In November 2003, we will meet in Tokyo once again and explore new horizons in educational productions around the world. The more we learn, the further we go.
We have 185 programs for program division and 25 websites for web division.
This competition is more than just a recognition and honoring of the best programs. It is also a forum for us as a worldwide community of producers and programmers to consider the best quality in programs and internet websites.
13 hours for screening the youth programs. I move very quickly, but more or less we have 10 hours of programs.
The one thing that concerned her was that she was not sure if the students that spoke in the program was telling the truth or not.
It attracts the best in educational programming from around the world. The competition is very stiff and it sets a standard for all educational programming.
Feelings is global and the human things is global. So I felt now that I'm really close, we are close to each other's more and more. And with these quality programs, we'll be more and more also closer to each other's.
Japan Prize.
The Italian local population calls the country Enopria, and it means the land of wine, where the wine goes. And that's the reason why I'm always drunk.
I really believe that the internet should be a new frontier for us, for broadcasters, to try to reach younger people, to provide them educational value with some modern approach, very close to the game approach.
Well, I like to say that the internet is DTV on training wheels, so we're just at the very beginning, I think, of the possibilities.
Hi, thank you. It is a tremendous honor to be here and to be representing WGBH and Zoom. So thank you for having me. Let's do it! So the site is a companion to the show. It's an extension of it. It's our primary tool for communicating with kids who watch the show.
For these two programs to learn, to gain in terms of the educational value of both programs. What do they communicate to the audience? I think you've spoken of that as well.
We should look that it's that the program which has maximum educational effect.
I will have difficulties in putting my vote into one of these, so if it's okay not to vote.
For number 50, Poverty and Education from the Philippines. How many of you are in favor? That's 5. And how many abstentions? 3.
How nice it would be the TV and the web as combined together has a great potential to teach.
Some programs with low budget can lead others to follow. So this kind of program festival will enlighten other producers who are direct to make good programs for children.
The Basel Cultural Festival is something European, taking place for 40 years now, and this year it's going to take place from the 7th to the 10th December in Basel.
Our relations to Japan Prize date back to 1965, when Prix Jeunesse and Japan Prize decided that Japan Prize would take all the educational programs and Prix Jeunesse does the rest.
And the winner of that special prize is Education, Poverty and Education, episode 11. This is a program from Tomcat, if I have it correctly, Tomasian Cable Television in the Philippines. And there are several representatives here from this program, so we'd like you to come up. Please come up.
We screened all the winning programs from last year's winning programs at Philippines in May, and they learned, I think.
By producing a very good educational program, especially an informal education, is variable and beneficial for the audience.
The Japan Prize, because it is so prestigious and so important, actually gives educational programming a status that I think it richly deserves.
Japan Prize 2002.
第29回日本賞授賞式に世界各国から参加された皆さんと共に出席できることを嬉しく思います。
The best web prize goes to tvokids.com, produced by TV Ontario in Canada.
It's about math. You don't have to whisper it. Okay. Okay, you go to the website and can you use them?
Yeah, that's neat how you talk on there.
I know.
All right. Oh, look, I went up the ladder. You will find Mrs. P's kitchen. You see, there it is. And I show you. See, you see that you can click there for my recipe.
The Grand Prix, the Japan Prize, goes to It's About Time, produced by Karuna Films Limited from Israel.
מה זה זמן ישראלי?
הזמן הישראלי הוא משהו בבחינת המלצה, הוא לא משהו קדוש.
אין זמן ישראלי, זה בלתי ידוע, הכל משתנה, פה בישראל זה הכל הפוך.